Inside Mississippi JUCO Football is brought to you by Heritage Properties of Laurelwood, Clinton, and Byram. More information can be found at heritageproperties.com. MACJC, the Mississippi Association of Community and Junior Colleges. C Spire Wireless, Farm Bureau Insurance, the Mississippi Army National Guard, the Mississippi Sports Hall of Fame and Museum, Mississippi Blood Services, Mississippi Sports Medicine, and EnviroTurf Services.
Hi, I'm Travis Raycheck, and welcome to Inside Mississippi JUCO Football, brought to you by heritageproperties.com, as we come to you tonight from inside the Mississippi Sports Hall of Fame and Museum, showcasing our Mississippi community and junior colleges' athletic superiority, academic prowess, and economic impact. And it is playoff time in the MACJC. We have highlights from both games. We will start in Scuba, as number 2 East Mississippi hosted number 5 Mississippi Gulf Coast. And over the past 4 years, this has developed into a very unique and potent rivalry. Even though they're not in the same division, it is always special when these schools get together. Both are in the hunt for a state and national title. Here's Mike Frazier with the highlights.
To Scuba we go. There's the mighty Lion Marching Band of East Mississippi. And here come the Bulldogs of Mississippi Gulf Coast. Bulldogs 5th, East Mississippi 2 nationally. Antoine Wells would get the scoring started. 7-0 Bulldogs. Wells led the league in the regular season in rushing in the MACJC. Second quarter now. Here's Pruitt, and he's going to connect with his man CJ Bates. Game tied at 7. Opening moments of the second quarter. Here's James Booth capping off a 12-play, 71-yard drive for a touchdown. 14-7 Gulf Coast. They lead it at the break. Drew White now, third quarter, 27-yarder gives East Mississippi its first lead at 17-14, and that would lead to successive points. Here's Dontrell Pruitt going to turn the corner and dive to the far pylon and make the score 24-14. Game now in the fourth quarter. More Pruitt. Looking here off a turnover, comes right here to Antoine Atkins with a nifty turn and catch for the touchdown. 31-14 East Mississippi. Back the other way, Bulldogs answer. DeQuil Williams, the University of Auburn commit, with the catch, trimming the lead to 10. But back come the Lions. Pruitt now to C.J. Bates, 49 yards on the score, and East Mississippi would lead it 38-21. Bulldogs not done. Flare out to the near post. It's caught for the touchdown, 38-28, but just 2 minutes left. And here's Thomas Lekenderick able to cap off a drive, put it into the end zone, and East Mississippi a winner, 45-28. Antoine, what's going through your mind right now, moments after this one?
Oh, it's pain. It hurt. Well, I just hope the guys come back next year and have a better season than we did this year, but we made too many mistakes and it cost us. So.
You were the leading rusher in the league all season long. Tough league to be the leading rusher in. You got to be pretty proud of how you performed for the Bulldogs.
Yes, sir. I mean, I just give it to my O-line. I think they do a good job blocking. I think they the reason I got it more than me, what I do.
Where are you going next year?
Probably Georgia State, but I'm not sure yet. I haven't made many decisions, so we'll see after that.
Jonathan, just your thoughts here after this tough game today.
I think we could have done better. We turned the ball up too much, and I don't know. We worked hard enough, we prepared for it. We just should have took care of the ball better.
Reflect back moments after your career ends here at Gulf Coast Community College. How was the experience?
It was great. I mean, met some good friends. Got my family out here in Gold. I'll never forget them, and I'll just never forget it.
Jaron, number 2 in the country. You had a stiff test today. You guys passed.
Yes, sir. Well, it's always come down to staying humble, and that's all we had to do. We had to come and go in the locker room and get focused and come back out and play our game.
Jaron, you've played in this league. Your thoughts, how tough is the MGCCC?
Man, it's really a tough league. I done played against some players. I played against a couple of teams, and I got to tell you, this league right here is one of the best leagues in the country. You could sell in this league, you could sell anywhere.
Who recruited you here? Why did you choose East Mississippi?
Coach Jones. Coach Jones, he's at Pearl River now, but he recruited me to come here from Hargrave Military Academy. And, I know they won the Nationals in 2011. And, any team that can go that far with National has a great program, great coaches, and great people around them, And, it's work ethic and everything they do. You got to believe in it. You believe in it, you can do anything.
DJ, man, you guys are back to the state championship game with your number 2 ranking in the country. Got to feel good.
Yes, sir. Feels great. Ready to get it on the road, get it ready for next week. Just want to grind it out and get this win.
What was it like there in the trenches today against a very talented, well-respected, good football team today?
It was a great game, but I think we came prepared, and they came prepared also. But we had a little fight in us today, and we came out with the victory. But it was a good time.
As a group, has this team felt any pressure being number 2 in the country for as long as you have?
I feel like we feel pressure every week because we want to do our best. We work hard to do our best, and the pressure's going to come with everything. So we try to just work hard and let our hard work play for us.
Steve, your thoughts after this football game here today?
Thoughts are we got beat by a good football team. East Mississippi got a fine football team. Thought we had our chances. We went up 7-0. They came back and tied it up. Then we went up, I guess it was 14-7. And then we went up 21-7, and then they called the holding down their sideline. So that call hurt us. We had I thought there were some things that where we had opportunities to put them away, and we didn't do it. And the mark of a great football team, they hung in there, and then they started making some plays in the second half. I thought our defense played extremely well in the first half, and then through spurts in the second half. Offensively, we were able, but we didn't convert some short yardage, and there were some. We had some opportunities. So they got a fine football team. Congratulations to them. I'm very proud of our guys. I don't think our guys got anything to be ashamed of. I thought we matched up well, and they made a few more plays than we did.
This recruiting class, your thoughts on this class you brought through?
We had some great players, Moncrief, and I'm not going to call them all out because they're every one of these sophomores, whether they're being recruited or not. Great kids, love them all, and this was a fun team to coach, and we're definitely going to miss all these sophomores. I got a bunch of O linemen, tight ends, DBs, D line, linebackers, running backs. You can go deep snapper. You can go down the list. A lot of them will be recruited. Some of them maybe not, but I love them everyone the same.
Coach, your thoughts? You're back to the state championship game once again.
Yeah. Fortunately for Lion Nation, the state championship has to go through Scuba this year, and we're excited about that.
Defensive struggle on both sides in the first half. How surprised were you that it was a defensive game for half a football game?
Not. I mean, our guys didn't play very well the first half. Defensively, we were on the field a long time. Steve and them did a great job carrying out their game plan the first part of the game, and we were on the field a lot, and we didn't need to be. And the second half, I think our guys came out. I think the momentum changer was halftime. It got to halftime. Our guys got in, regrouped, understood. We had a real good talk about things that were happening on the field, and we handled them. They came out. The biggest stop of the day was the defense stopping them third quarter, very very beginning, and then us being able to go out and score. And then it was kind of a snowball effect after that.
How has this team handled being ranked number 2 for as long as you have been? Is this something they relish, or from a pressure standpoint?
We learned our lesson last year, and let me tell you something. Last year we talked about it. It was every week. Coach, they dropped us. They did this. They did that. We got it early on in the summer. We didn't care. They rank us 55th. They did whatever. It doesn't matter. We're going to play, and we're going to play hard each week. And at the end, when we're all through and said and done, we'll see where we are.
This is a great rivalry in many sports between East Mississippi and Gulf Coast. Rather unique because you don't play in the same division.
I think that's a testament to the administrations and how they have put an emphasis on athletics, on quality, whether it be athletics or academics. And I think we've been probably the top athletic teams in the state. And I think when you have a chance with the rivalry like we've had, starting back probably in 2009. It's really something fun. It was a great atmosphere. It was something that was tremendous to be a part of, and especially when you win. But it was a great atmosphere for junior college football. Both schools should be very, 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 very happy.
In the other semifinal game, it was the talented Itawamba Indians traveling to number 4 Jones County Junior College in Ellisville with a berth to the MGCCC state title game on the line. Again, here's Mike Frazier with the highlights.
To Ellisville we go, home of the number 4 Jones County Junior College Bobcats. And charging out, the Itawamba Community College Indians from Fulton in the state semifinal playoff. Picked off here, Jamal Lucas gets the interception, gets a block right there, and he's going to go 87 yards, and 3 minutes in, it's 7-0 Jones County Junior College. All right, Jones on offense going to camp off here on a 3-yard run. Justin Harris off left tackle. 9 minutes to go, first quarter, 14-0 Jones. More defense, more Lucas. There he is again. Johnny on the spot with the pick, and he's going to take this one 53 yards. 10 minutes into the game, 21-0 Jones County Junior College. Itawamba again to throw. This time, the defense. This time, Charles Lewis. Far sideline, 25 yards, and he's into the end zone. 28-0 Jones in the first quarter. Second quarter now, Q Boyd off the left side. He's a short yardage guy. He hits that one to make it 35-0. It'd be 42-0 Jones County at the break. Second half, Dylan Bozier, the Louisiana commit, takes it in 49-0. Itawamba would finally punch one in. Tobias Lofton from 1 yard out. Defensively, here's Jeff Johnson recovering a fumble. 49-14, late fourth quarter. ICC going to get a nice run here. And Fernie Brand, look at the eyes here. Darts to the outside, turns the corner at the 10, trims the lead to 49-21, but not enough. Jones County advances with a 49-21 win over ICC.
Now let's take a look at the regular season standings. Here's a look at the statistical leaders from around the MGCCC. Your top QB last week was East Mississippi's Dontrell Pruitt, who was 27 of 41 for 304 yards and 4 touchdowns. Pruitt has thrown for 3,399 yards on the season. As for rushing the football last week, it was his teammate at East Mississippi, LaKendrick Thomas, leading the way. 15 carries, 127 yards, and a touchdown. The top MGCCC receiver last week, East Mississippi's Antoine Atkins. He had 7 catches for 70 yards and a touchdown. And on the defensive side of the ball, also East Mississippi's LaDerrick Roberts leading the way with 11 total tackles. Our first community college feature takes us to the Itawamba Tupelo campus. The college's health sciences building recently finished completion last summer, and what they continue to provide for students is flat out impressive.
We're here at the Itawamba Community College campus in Tupelo. They opened their doors here at the Health Sciences Building in June of this year. This 80,000 square foot structure cost nearly $20 million to make. Inside these doors, over half the programs are nationally recognized. Let's go inside the Health Sciences Building here on the campus of Itawamba Community College in Tupelo. And we're here with Harold Plunkett of ICC here on the Tupelo campus. And Harold, what were some of the reasons that prompted the health science building to being built?
Well, Mike, this has been a dream in the making for about 10 years or longer. And we decided some time ago that it was in the best interest of our students and the healthcare professions to have all of our programs under one roof. So instead of having programs scattered over 3 campuses, we now have from our nursing program down to our respiratory therapy program all in one location.
What are some of the unique features of this building and the equipment?
Well, one of the things that we're offering in this building that we're really excited about is we have a clinical simulation lab, and that gives our students an opportunity to experience real life scenarios in a controlled environment. And what I mean by that is we have mannequins in which we can simulate various patient conditions, problems, and diseases, and the students can act out those scenarios under a controlled environment under the supervision of an instructor.
What programs do you offer, and how many students do you serve?
Right now we have just over 500 students in 9 programs, and those programs are associate's degree nursing, health information technology, practical nursing, health information technology, occupational therapy, physical therapy assistance, respiratory therapy, and surgical technology.
How does this building fit into the future here in the market?
Well, healthcare is changing, and one of the things that we know is that the population is aging, and as the population ages, there will be more individuals accessing health care and needing health care. And then in addition to that, something that a lot of people don't also think about is the average health care provider, that is the nurse working there in the hospital or the respiratory therapist. Those individuals, many of them are also aging. So not only are we going to have an increased number of folks needing health care, but a lot of the folks who are currently providing that care are going to be retiring. So it's going to be, like a perfect storm. We're going to have 2 situations in which we're going to need to be prepared to provide, health education and thus fill those slots that are going to be opening in the next decade, and we want to be prepared for that.
And what ways does the Health Science Division at Itawamba Community College maintain accountability and for its use of its resources?
Well, that's an important question, and that's something that we want to be extremely transparent about. Our shareholders, our communities of interest, have invested a lot of money, time, and resources in this new facility, not only in the building itself, but also in equipment, computers, things of that nature. And we feel like that we need to provide our communities of interest, our taxpayers, with a high level of accountability. So we very carefully watch things, for example, our graduation rate. We want to make sure that if students enter our programs, that they graduate and are successful. Once they graduate, we want to make sure that they pass their board exams. And I'm happy to report that our programs have some of the highest pass rates in the nation. Once those students then pass their board exam and receive a license, they've got to find a job. And so I'm also happy to report that those accountability measures, that is graduation rate, pass rate on board exams, and then finding a job are very, very high.
And that is Harold Plunkett here at the Tupelo campus at Itawamba Community College.
Now here are the latest MGCCC national rankings. Our next community college feature takes us to the campus of Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College, where they have been impacting their community for decades in South Mississippi, and this year is no different. Gulf Coast was named the winner of the Hallbrook Award for having the highest graduation rate among all of Mississippi's community college athletic programs.
And we're coming to you from Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College. Established in 1911, they've long been a staple in the community, both athletically, academically, and economically. Let's take a tour of the Gulf Coast campus. And we're here on the Perkinston campus, here at Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College, joined by Athletic Director Ladd Taylor inside the Athletic Performance Facility. And Ladd, MGCCC, recent recipients of the Hallbrook Award. Can you elaborate?
Right. Very proud of winning that award. It goes out to the athletic program within our community college system that has the highest graduation rate for athletes, and we had a 98% graduation rate. So we're very proud of what we do on the field and on the court, championships won and all of that, but we're very proud of the performance and excelling in the classroom. And the Hallbrook Award is just a justification for all the hard work that our athletes do inside the classroom.
Well, you've got a strategic plan as well for the facilities here at MGCCC. Can you tell us about that?
Right. Very proud of this. This is kind of hot off the press. We, Dr. Graham and Dr. Allen and our Board of Trustees just approved a 3-year strategic athletic facilities plan. Phase 1 will be a new athletic facility that will encompass a new football locker room, training room, press box area. We'll be removing the current press box. Very proud of that. We might extend off of this athletic performance facility as well. So looking forward to that. In year 2, we'll be looking at redoing and building our baseball, softball grandstands with complete new press boxes, and also adding a soccer locker room, which is much needed here on the Perkinston campus. Year 3 is something I'm very proud of, a new basketball and HPR arena. So that will be a new gymnasium and also where we can hold HPR classes. And as HPR department chair, it'll fit right in line with coordinating that facility as well. So looking forward to that 3-year athletic facility plan.
Ladd, this is the only campus with resident halls. How's that coming along?
It's coming along great, and for the fall here of 2013, all of our residence halls are at full capacity, which is something we're very proud of.
You're also maintaining overall enrollment numbers. What are they, and how are you able to keep that moving in the direction it needs to?
Right. Well, our enrollment has remained constant from last year to this year, which is only a testament to the hard work of all of our recruiters and faculty members. Basically, every employee at Mississippi Gulf Coast is a recruiter, and that's just a testament to their hard work. We're 10,000 plus on all of our campuses and centers.
Back to on the athletic side of things, as far as the student athletes that come through here to Perkinston, you have multiple players currently playing at the highest level in the National Football League.
Right. It's going to be an exciting fall to be able to follow these guys on Thursday night football, Sunday night, and Monday night. Basically, we have 7 players on active rosters in the NFL, and we have 2 on active rosters in the Canadian Football League. So very proud of that record, and we'll be featuring that on our athletic website as well.
Ladd, always good to visit with you. Thanks for your time and the tour here on the campus today.
Thank you.
That is Ladd Taylor, Athletic Director for Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College.
This year's Mississippi Bowl will be played in Biloxi on Sunday, December the 8th. It will feature an MGCCC school versus an out-of-state college. And depending on what happens this weekend, this bowl game could be the national title game. More information on Mississippi Bowl game tickets and all the weekend festivities can be found at www.mississippibowl.com. The state championship game is set for this Saturday at 2 p.m. as East Mississippi will host Jones County Junior College for the 2013 state title and the opportunity to play for the 2013 national championship. We will have complete coverage for you next week. And for more information about MACJC athletics, such as stats, scores, and headline news, that can be found at JUCOweekly.org. Thanks for watching another edition of Inside Mississippi JUCO Football, brought to you by HeritageProperties.com, as we leave you tonight from inside the Mississippi Sports Hall of Fame and Museum with some pictures from the first round of the playoffs. Good night.